All right, gather round, travel enthusiasts. I'm Rex from Travel Icons, your trusty guide through the wild world of travel. Today we're diving headfirst into Europe's biggest tourist traps. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Rex, everyone goes to those places for a reason. And you're right, they do. But trust me, folks, sometimes those reasons are as overcrowded as a clown car at rush hour. We're talking long queues, inflated prices, and enough selfie sticks to make you question the meaning of life. Welcome, fellow travelers. Today we're diving into the biggest tourist traps across Europe and why you should steer clear of them. First up, we're jetting off to the City of Lights, Paris. Paris, the city of love, croissants, and the Eiffel Tower. But let's be honest, queuing for hours just to be crammed in with 1,000 other sweaty tourists, all vying for that perfect Instagram shot. Not exactly my idea of a romantic getaway. And the price? Oi, don't even get me started on the price. So what's a savvy traveler to do? Ditch the Eiffel Tower and head straight for its cooler, more sophisticated cousin, the Montparnasse Tower. From up there, you'll get breathtaking panoramic views of the entire city, including, you guessed it, the Eiffel Tower itself. And the best part? No queues, no crowds, just you, a glass of wine, and the twinkling lights of Paris. Next up, we're off to Italy, home of pizza, pasta, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's a leaning tower, it's impressive, but here's the thing, it's also a magnet for tourist traps. We're talking overpriced gelato stands, souvenir shops selling I Heart Pisa t-shirts, and enough street vendors to make your head spin. So instead of braving the tourist hordes, why not hop on a train and take a short ride to the charming city of Lucca? Surrounded by Renaissance-era city walls, Lucca is like stepping into a time machine. You can explore its cobbled streets, discover hidden piazzas, and indulge in authentic Italian cuisine without feeling like you're stuck in a tourist trap. Now let's talk about Rome, baby. The Eternal City, a place steeped in history, culture, and unfortunately more tourists than a chariot race at the Colosseum. Speaking of the Colosseum, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say the gladiator in the arena? Look, the Colosseum is incredible, a true testament to Roman engineering and a window into a bygone era. But between the queues snaking around the block, the scorching Roman sun, and the ticket prices, it can feel less like a historical wonder and more like a test of your patience. So, my advice, swap the Colosseum chaos for a more tranquil, historical experience at the Roman Forum. From gladiators and emperors, we're whisked away to the land of fairy tales, Copenhagen, Denmark, home of Hans Christian Andersen, delicious pastries, and, of course, the Little Mermaid statue. Now, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Little Mermaid statue, she's a bit underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, she's a lovely little statue and all, but she's also, well, little. So, ditch the crowds and head straight to Tivoli Gardens, Copenhagen's magical amusement park. Last but not least, let's sashay our way over to Barcelona, Spain, the city of Gaudi tapas and, unfortunately, La Rambla. Now, I know La Rambla is supposed to be the heart of Barcelona, a vibrant boulevard buzzing with life, and it is. If you like being surrounded by hordes of tourists, overpriced souvenir shops, and, if you're not careful, a few too many pickpockets. Seriously, folks, keep your wits about you on La Rambla. Instead of risking life and limb, or at least your wallet, on La Rambla, why not escape the tourist melee and head to the Gothic Quarter? So there you have it, folks. Avoid these tourist traps and opt for our suggested alternatives to make the most of your European adventure. Remember, travel is all about embracing the unexpected, discovering hidden gems, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Don't be afraid to stray from the beaten path, to get lost in the beauty of a new place, and to create your own unique travel story. And who knows, you might even find yourself having a much better time than those poor souls stuck in line at the Eiffel Tower. Safe travels.